Okay, I'm back.
Perfect. I just fucking died.
What I would like to quickly add. Oh, I didn't. Apparently, the Mikasa and Levi skins are actually they are buyable. They aren't in the battle pass. Interesting.
Yeah, you get Aaron. You know how
Aaron's
each
in the battle pass.
Aaron, yeah, Aaron's the battle pass skin, and then Mikasa and Levi are the
They
self.
look a lot better, actually. I'm gonna say, their proportions seem more reasonable.
I mean, I feel like a lot of that is because Attack on Titan, in terms of like its like character like proportions, they're not that like stylized compared to Dragon Ball
That's
or My
true.
Hero.
I like how this game just gave me Geralt for no reason.
I mean, did you beat the battle pass?
I got I got the battle pass last time, but I definitely did not have enough stars for him.
Oh, I know. He was wait, actually,
No,
why
he
did
was
he
not
leave?
base
No,
battle pass.
he was not. He was his own set of quests.
Yep, I never finished those. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because I had so many bars, they were just like, all right, you can have this. But I wanted to quickly say something about Mirai Nikki before I got distracted. It's like of all of like the anime that I've watched, or hell, even of all the shows I've watched, I don't think like for all the faults with it, and there are a lot of faults, I will say, I don't think a show has ever earned an ending more than that one.
That's honestly kind of why I like. You know how you always have those you know how you always have those like shows, games, or movies that growing up or just like a couple years ago immediately shot to your favorites list.
Yes.
Mirai Nikki is one of those, and I'm not gonna say it's one of my favorites. It's not, but it's one I did walk away really liking, and it is one of those ones I will never rewatch
Me
because
too.
I will absolutely 100% notice every little flaw that I missed the first go around a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it was just like, to me, what I remember from that show was how engrossed I was. You know,
Yep.
back when I
Yep.
sat down the
I,
first time, and I to me like I my enjoyment of see like my enjoyment of things is more important than the objective quality of said things
yes, I understand that entirely.
to a point. Like part of it is I'm more cynical now in terms of like my media and writing in particular, but also when you already know the twists and turns and who all the characters are, it's hard to just kind of like shut your brain off and be like, yo, what, when you're sitting there and you already know what's happening. So it's like you're you really fucking um so you really pick up on any sort of like flaws and like the cracks in the armor of the writing and the characters and what have you.
Yeah.
Like there are I like at least when it comes to games, the reason my favorite games are my favorite games is because they've they've given me that big like experience, be it like an emotional experience or just like holy shit, this is sick, like this feels sick to play. But they also are like I can go through like Near Automata's story and still walk away just as invested and hit just as hard. But a lot of other stuff I can't. Like there are very few shows and games especially that live up to the one that you created in your head.
Yep, yep. And I will say entirely, like, I definitely went through a thing with Mirai Nikki of, like, I watched that entire show over the course of 2 days without sleeping. And I will say, I never want to watch it again, both because as a person, I don't think I have, like, I do not have the same ability to watch, like, shit like that like I used to.
Mm,
Um, like, I am not a person that is very good with gore or anything. And man, like, it's like the same reason, like, I've heard so many good things about frickin' Berserk, and like, I would love to
I
watch it or something, but at the same time, I'm like, or read it rather. But I can tell you right
I
now, I would not be able to enjoy it because of the intrinsic things about it that make it This Iron Man is the dumbest man alive. Hold on. But yeah, I can never rewatch Mirai Nikki and come away with the same experience as I did the first time. And I do
yeah
still honestly think it is a fantastic, well, fantastic in quotes. Like, I think there's very clearly a lot of problems with it. But in the same way that I'm like, it's not a problem in the same way, like, a lot of other, like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Is like it has problems with it, but they're not like something that really matters.
yeah
It's something that's like none of them have like it doesn't have an aspect that's just outright bad. It's just like so many so much of the enjoyment of that show the first time around is going to be figuring it out and seeing what happens and like that moment when you get to like the end and you're like, oh wait, hold on, I completely forgot this scene happened and this is what was actually happening in it. And you're just
yeah
like, you don't get that experience twice.
no. And I will say, going back
And
to
what I will say also is uh just one more thing, because you reminded me. I completely understand the whole thing of not of enjoying things that do not have a good story for or whatever. It's like, and how we can enjoy things that are just outright bad. And the first thing I thought of was like, man, I had such a good time with She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, I can't say I get enjoyment out of it, but in terms of what She-Hulk is in terms of like scope and what it sets out to do, Marvel needs more of that. It's hard to root for a world that does not. It's hard to root for a world where you know nobody in it, if that makes right.
Yeah.
Like when everybody that you know, almost everybody that you know, who exists in Marvel, and even though and yeah, Marvel is set in the real world, but I think that's kind of, if anything, I think that's kind of
A cop out.
more damning. Yeah, I think that's more damning is that when everybody I know in your written universe is a superhero, then they're not relatable to me, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think Marvel has literally forgotten what the original scope of like why the Avengers became a team in the Avengers is because a random shield agent died. Just a regular human got caught in the crossfire of one of their fights, essentially. And
Yeah.
they saw that as like that is the reason to that Coulson is the person we are avenging. We are doing this for them and trying to make the world a better place because of it. The issue
Mm,
is, it no longer becomes that.
yeah.
Especially like that's part of the thing with like I haven't heard many people bring this up as like why like like this new direction from them isn't as good as it used to be, but it
Mhm.
totally should be brought up. Um, the like the thing with Thanos is like when you see him win, they do actually show you context of there was real consequence here. Humans have been dead, and everyone lost. Everyone lost someone is like what they show for the first half of Endgame. And whether or not it amounted to anything at all at the end of that movie doesn't matter because like it still did a very good job of showing what like in Infinity War and Endgame showed pretty well like how much it really did have an actual impact. The problem with Kang is their impact is entirely inconsequential to every other person.
Mhm.
Entirely inconsequential. Okay, so far how has Kang literally done anything to harm anyone other than Loki?
And it's also
Literally.
like, it's also
How has
like,
he done anything that's visibly like problematic? It's like, oh yeah, I literally am just like the guy who determines how things go in the future, and then in the Ant-Man movie, they're just like, well, I'm just a conqueror who lives in a fucking cave, essentially. I got killed by ants.
and like the thing is, and that's fine, right? If it's like, oh, the dynamic between this character and that one, like then it would be like that's fine. The problem I feel is that because of because Marvel is written, and I this is not like a slight against them because not like we do need movies like that.
Of course.
Because Marvel is written in a way to appeal to the lowest common denominator. They are written to be able to be enjoyed by everybody, and there's value in that.
Yeah.
But that also means that they can't, or rather, I'm not going to say can't. That means they won't explore any sort of character depth or like themes or anything. Also, people are here.
Oh, let me join you. It's like they're gone.
They're
One of them's
friendly.
gone, rather.
Yeah.
It's like that's like the main issue with like that one like Benedict Cumberbatch has gone on record saying that he doesn't like playing Doctor Strange anymore.
Also, do we have another team around us?
Yeah, I've noticed. That person didn't die instantly. It's like Benedict Cumberbatch doesn't like playing Doctor Strange anymore because they're like, well, they don't really let me be a character even in a movie where I'm supposed to be one.
Yeah.
Do you have a sniper?
No. Why?
Oh, just because I have sniper ammo, I was wondering if you needed it.
Oh no, I don't. But- So it's like for me, it's like when you have characters that are slightly above one note, I can't like okay, like if I can't relate to these people, then I need to at least be invested in who they are and the conflicts between them. And
I think you've now just figured out a way for me to describe why I don't like Iron Man.
or,
They're above. They have a sword and they are very good with it.
yeah, or the end there.
Oh, I didn't even know that was added. That's cool.
Yeah, that's from Attack on Titan. All the Attack on Titan
Yeah.
stuff.
I haven't seen a teammate, so I just uh oh well, the other person's dead, which means that there's another team around here somewhere or another person. I'm just gonna
Okay.
drop this real quick.
But yeah, it's like, oh, hmm, ah, fuck it. You know what? Do you want my here, do you want my purple havoc pump?
No, I don't like the Havoc, I'm gonna be entirely honest.
No,
Yeah, I don't like how it handles.
gotcha.
I prefer
That's,
the combat one.
how
I've been
do
doing
I
pretty good
use?
with it.
Yo, this is. Oh, we have a team nearby.
Oh yeah, I see them. They're grouped up too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I knocked one, but I'm very low.
Fuck, I suck.
I'm killing that man. Got him.
Oh,
Nice one. Do you want that legendary whatever? Oh,
yeah.
that's the mythic. Never mind. That's even better. Man, I really need some
I need health.
yeah,
Or no.
I need health too. I'm just gonna use these two small shields and then this shield potion if that's all right. And oh, I was
Oh,
about to I was dropping my shield keg for a sec.
alright. Oh,
Heal up as much as you can. Okay. I've like, only got 60 of those left. Shoot.
oh fuck, I'm out.
Hold on. Here, take mine. Finish up.
Mm, where?
I just dropped it at my feet, onto the bottom. Should be down.
Yeah. I only used 5 of it, so there. There you
Okay,
go.
that's good. But yeah, please continue with, Marvel and how shit and not shit it can be.
Like, it's just like it's really fucking hard to get um invested in it when, like, to me, like, I have no problem watching shitty characters do shitty things.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's part of the fun of fictional media is you get to see, or in the case of video games, play somebody you're not, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just I'm neither invested into the shitty people and what they do, or the good people. And the spectacle is not worth it for me because it's just the fights aren't cool enough, the set pieces aren't interesting or pretty enough. So it's like I just I understand why people like it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not like some like anti-Marvel. This shit is garbage. Like, no, it's like it's all got its place.
Yeah, it does. It's enjoyable. It's something to like. It is 100% like I can right now just like go and put on the original Iron Man as like a background thing, and I don't
Yeah,
even really like that movie. It's just like oh hey look Iron Man, that's cool. It's like it's set dressing for humans.
and I think that's the key. Is the old Marvel could balance that, right? Like, it dedicated enough time to the characters, or even if you didn't like them, you at least were invested enough in them,
Yeah,
or they didn't, or they had actually have decent visuals because they weren't
yeah,
working on a, because they weren't doing the animation equivalent of cramming for your final next week.
yep. I I was actually having this conversation with a coworker a while ago. That a lot of the appeal of Iron Man was instantly lost when we stopped getting cool suit up sequences and everything just became a quick armor. Cover your entire body in a second.
Here, take this slurp juice down here before we fly off into the sunset with the gear.
Okay. I don't have a gear, but I have a kinetic blade. They nerfed the kinetic blade. It only has 2 charges now. Lol.
That does not shock me.
Yeah, I kind of knew that was gonna happen. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did in its state. Oh man, there's a good chest over there. I need to open that chest for a quest! I'm glad I opened that chest. Holy shit.
What'd you get?
Legendary combat shotgun.
Oh, we're still moving.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
Somehow I took 0 damage from the storm, despite the fact that I know I was in it. Hey, do you see an issue here?
what?
The storm and the storm circle.
You know, it happens.
Hold on, I need to... Wait, hold on. I need to investigate. That's still the storm. I want to wait right here, Ryan. This is where we're going to stay. I need to know if the storm will recede.
All right.
Thumbnail. There's 6 players and 3 squads left. Wow. Okay, what's happening
Oh my
with the circle?
God, it's moving.
Oh!
What the hell?
The storm is receding!
Go back.
I think we've won Fortnite.
Yeah. I think so too.
The storm can no longer hurt us. It's leaving. Wait, hold on. If we've defeated the storm, there's only one thing we can do. Do you not have it equipped? Yeah, there we go. There it goes. Oh my... This is so dumb. Wow. What an actually stupid thing.
Like, I've never seen the storm shrink.
I've never seen that happen. Is that... Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's actually kind of insane. I'm gonna be for real.
I know, I've never...
That has to be a new bug. That can't be that can't be something that has been in the game for like years now. That had to have been a recent error attributed to some map change, right? We beat the storm. How did we do that? How did we beat the storm? We have to win this match now. Oh, I see them. Holy shit. I think they're all over there. Do you want to just wait? Oh, I guess Ryan, that's not real. The real ones are over there. Ryan? You're not muted, but you're not talking. Uh-oh. Oh, I was bait for that person, apparently. Well, that happened. Ryan? Ryan?